Hi, today's topic is Boolean algebra. In the last video, we talked about Boolean logic and its elements, and today we will learn different rules to solve Boolean equations. The screen shows a table with all the rules of Boolean algebra, which is important to learn, and now we will learn each of them. Before explaining, let's find out how the elements are designed. Now you can see symbols of each element, and or not. Let's move on the laws. The first law is identity law. This law states that the result of a logical OR between any value A and a false or 0 remains equal to the value of A. That is, if you add any Boolean value of A with a false, the result will always be A. And the result of a logical AND between any value of A and the truth or 1 remains equal to the value of A. That is, if you multiply any Boolean value of A by the truth, the result will always be A. According to the null law, if at least one of the operands in the logical operation AND is equal to 0, then the result will always be false, and if one of the operands in the logical operation OR is true, then the result will always be true. The idempotent law states that if the same operand is present in a logical operation more than once, then this can be simplified to a single occurrence. That is, re-including the same condition in OR and AND does not affect the result. According to the inverse law, if you multiply any value of the opposite value, the result is always 0, and if you add it up, the result will be 1. The absorption law states that if we have expressions shown on the screen, the result will be just A regardless of the value of the other operand. The commutative law states that the order of operands in any logical operation does not affect the result. That is, the result of the operation between the two conditions will be the same regardless of which one comes first. The associative law states that the result of any logical operation between three conditions does not depend on how they are grouped. That is, when we have a chain of three conditions, the result will be the same no matter which two of them we combine first. The distributive law states that the result of both logical operations between one condition and the union of other two remains unchanged. According to De Morgan's law, the negation of the logical AND between two conditions is equal to the logical OR from the negation of these conditions, and the negation of the logical OR between two conditions is equal to the logical AND from negation of this condition. In other words, when dividing the general negation, AND changes to OR and OR changes to AND. Now let's try to complete several tasks. The first task is quite easy. It is performed in accordance with the law of absorption. Therefore, AB plus B exactly is B. Now let's complete the second task. According to the distributive law, we open the brackets in this way. Then, as in the inverse law, A and not A equals 0. After that, according to the law of identity, 0 disappears, so we get AB in the end. Мы говорили о булевой логике и ее элементах, и сегодня мы изучим различные правила для решения булевых уравнений. На экране отображается таблица со всеми правилами булевой алгебры, которые